I'm Tree Perkins. Welcome to Community Talk. I'm with Youth and Family Services, and I'm here today with Ryan Zaladek. Ryan is the project chair for the Junior Welfare League Charity Gala this year. So we're thrilled to be partnering with Junior Welfare League. We have been named one of the beneficiaries for Junior Welfare League's Charity Gala this year. And so we will be awarded a nice grant after the gala, and all the funds have been raised. And we just have some exciting plans on how to recruit families and begin to really grow our foster care program and help children that are in need. So welcome, Ryan, and thank you so much for volunteering to come and do this with us. And thank you for honoring us or gifting us with this grant and giving us an opportunity to do more for the children in Garfield County.
Well, thank you. We are excited to again be partnering with Youth and Family Services.
And we have a long history. I have not been in Enid that long, but you have, and you know of our long history between Junior Welfare League and Youth and Family Services. And I know that you have done a lot for us in the past, and it was only last year you helped fill our shelter with new bedspreads and comforters. So tell us just a little bit about Junior Welfare League for those that aren't real familiar.
Okay.
Tell us what your mission is and give us a little bit of history of Junior Welfare League.
Sure. Well, Junior Welfare League started back in 1930 just as a group of women who saw a need in Enid that wasn't being met. And so they formed this organization originally to serve school lunches at the cost of just a nickel to all of the children in the Enid area. So we were able to raise the money, prepare the lunches, and serve those on a daily basis for, again, the children of Garfield County. Now, over the years, our mission has changed but remained the same. You know, we want to serve the Enid population in the surrounding areas however we can. So our mission is very fluid and changes based on the needs of the community. And this year, we are very excited to be partnering with Youth and Family Services and our other beneficiaries because we have seen a real need for those basic needs for the, I don't want to say at-risk population, but almost, you know, specifically with you all, the foster program. These children, they're not in control of their circumstances, and with some of our other beneficiaries, you know, it's people who can't help their situation and just need a little bit of extra help. And so we are really happy to be able to provide the grant money pending the
outcome of the
pending
gala.
The outcome of the gala for the people of Garfield County.
Great, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, as you know, we have over 250 children in state custody just in Garfield County alone. Many of them are awaiting homes. However, we only have 105 certified foster homes in Garfield County. So we desperately need placement for these children, and we need to be able to grow the foster care program. And with your grant, we will be able to do that. That will give us the funds we need to really get out there. We're going to be making some videos of current foster families and letting them share their experiences and their joys of providing a home with children. And then we'll be able to provide basic needs for those kiddos when they're placed, because oftentimes they're placed in the middle of the night or very short notice, and they show up with only what's on their back. It's often difficult for the child welfare worker to get in upon removal and get everything that the child needs. And oftentimes when they do get things like that, they're not the right size, they don't match, there might be two completely different shoes. Right. So there is a real need for our foster families to have the funds, you know, immediately to go and purchase those kind of items for the children. So with this gift, we'll be able to purchase gift cards so that we can hand them to them at that moment that children arrive. And then we provide a foster care support group for any family in Garfield County that is a foster family or that's interested in fostering. And we bring in special guest speakers that are able to educate our foster families on the types of resources that are available, any kind of advocacy information that they need, and then we provide dinner and childcare. So funds are needed for just about everything that we do, as well as the big Christmas program that we'll be throwing this year. So those are just a smidgen of the things that we'll be able to do thanks to your grant.
Well, you guys do wonderful work in our community, and it's definitely a need, as you mentioned with all the statistics. It's something that's needed, and I'm glad that your organization has taken this on.
Well, it will be a joy. So tell me more about the gala, what's to come. I noticed you're wearing your Big Top Carnival t-shirt.
Yes.
So why don't you just tell us a little bit more about the gala and what we can expect?
Sure. Well, the gala this year, our theme is Big Top Carnival. Try not to be too awkward here. And really what that means is the decor is going to be very vintage circus, kind of water for elephants meets freak show, just a little twist in there. This is a great event that we put on, and we are fortunate to be able to have the funds to do so. But we also want to keep in mind that it's not just a party. We are raising money for the community, for youth and family this year, and then also our 2 other beneficiaries. And so we want people to, of course, dress up, come enjoy a night out, and also keep in mind the causes that we are raising money for. So it is a semi-formal to formal event. However, we understand that that's not everyone's comfort zone. So you'll see everything from long formal gowns to shorter cocktail dresses. For men, everything from a tuxedo to, their nicest pressed jeans and, their nicest white shirt. So you'll see it all, but we want you to come, enjoy a night, and be comfortable.
Sounds fun.
Yay.
So tell me, where will this be and the date?
It's going to be Saturday, December 10th at the Central National Bank Grand Ballroom, formerly Convention Hall for those who have not noticed the CNB Center change.
Okay, and what time?
At 6:30 p.m. Is when doors will open. Our silent auction is going to close at 7:50, and the program will begin at 8 o'clock.
Can you give us a hint about what kind of things will be up for auction?
You'll see some of the things that you see in many of the other auctions around town, but we have worked really hard this year to provide some new and different options that will be marketed beginning November 15th on our Facebook page.
So you're keeping it a secret?
Keeping it under
until
wraps
November
for now.
15th.
Yes.
And how can we find out about these auction items on the 15th, and how can we purchase tickets?
You can follow us on Facebook, facebook.com/JWL Gala. It is a separate page from the Junior Welfare League page, but we are keeping our Facebook page up to date with all of our latest announcements, honoring our sponsors, and again, we'll be providing the auction items out there, some of them ahead of time. We've got style tips out there. We're promoting the live music that we're having this year. So it's a lot of good information. We try not to overload people, but it's facebook.com/JWL Gala.
Great. If somebody wants to contribute and they're unable to come to the gala, or they just want to be involved in some way, what can we do?
Absolutely. Well, we still have advertising opportunities available starting at just $75. We're also still accepting items for both our silent and live auctions. So if you have something unique or something
something unique.
If you have something unique or something that you want people to know that your business does, the auctions are a great way to help promote that at a very low cost. So we have auction opportunities available, advertising opportunities. You can buy tickets and find information on the Facebook page for that. We are posting that very frequently. And then also, if you're not able to come and want to be involved, we are absolutely taking donations and you can earmark it specifically for the JWL Gala. You can earmark it specifically for youth and family or any of our other beneficiaries.
Great. Yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate you being here and sharing all this information with us.
Yes, absolutely. Can I do this? I would just like to say that, this is a public event and many people don't know that it is open to people outside of Junior Welfare League, but the more involvement we get from the community, the more we're going to be able to raise for youth and family and our other 2 beneficiaries this year. So we encourage people to try something new with being involved, and hopefully be able to raise thousands and thousands of dollars to give back to your program.
Wonderful. Well, you heard it, folks, right here. If you want to help the community and have a good time and get dressed up, please visit our website at Youth and Family Services or JWL and check out all of the great information and style tips and everything that you need to know. You can learn about all of the other beneficiaries as well. They are committed to helping everyone in the community, and we thank them for their time. Thank you for hearing us out here on Community Talk. Have a great day.
And I'm the president of our chapter here in Enid. And I have with me today our treasurer, and her name is Jolene Taylor. So we're here to share a few things with you and hopefully fill you in on some things that's going on. So Jolene, would you like to talk about what time our meetings are?
Okay, we have the second Thursday of every month is our business meeting, and the fourth Thursday of every month is our packing meeting. But this month, we're not packing until the 10th of December because that's our Thanksgiving boxes. And
November.
In November, yes, sorry. 10th of November, and that's our Thanksgiving boxes, and they will get there just in time for Thanksgiving that way.
Yeah, we didn't want to get them there 2 weeks early, so.
Yeah.
So we chose to do this. So in saying that, we could use homemade goodies to send to the troops in their boxes. And right now, we only have about 16 boxes, I believe.
Yeah, I think it is.
We haven't got the new list on how many names we're going to get shortly, but I know they're coming in. So we'll send the Thanksgiving boxes out. And then I kind of interrupted you there to
That's
fill
okay.
in. So is there anything else you'd like to talk about in the care packages? Or?
Well, we can always use beef jerky and lip balm and stuff that's not perishable right now.
Mm-hmm.
We have a good supply of perishable things.
Right.
But we just want, they get all homemade baked goods in their Thanksgiving boxes. So, you know, we don't need a lot right now.
Yeah. And in those care packages for Thanksgiving, just to let you know, we send out, we do the little turkey and dressing little Hormel dinners. And we send that homemade pumpkin bread. We buy the little pies. It depends on what pies we can get a hold of, but Walmart's carrying the pumpkin and the fruit pies and the pecan pies. It's just like a mini pie. And so, you know, we may send those this time. And anything to do with Thanksgiving, we try to send just to brighten their days. Because, you know, a lot of them just left to go over there. And you know, I'm sure it's a very hard time for them.
Especially being it's a holiday to be away from the family and stuff.
Exactly. And then after that, our next care packages will be Christmas. And again, we will send those early in the month because we want to make sure that they get those in time for Christmas. And again, we'll be sending homemade goodies and more of the turkey dinners or whatever we can get a hold of. And then we'll send gifts. Like, any suggestions?
Well, anything that's small, you know, we can't send great big packages, but small stuff like, maybe a VCR of a new movie or
A DVD.
DVD. Can't send a whole VCR.
Yeah.
But a DVD and, you know, I don't know, probably even like nail clippers or just any little thing that they usually don't have.
Or maybe little little games or something that they could play, cards. We're always trying to send them cards because I'm sure when they're trying to pass time, they need stuff like that.
Yeah,
So.
and they have so many small games that are made for traveling, you know, for kids in the car and stuff, and they would be a nice
So
size.
that would be nice too. And, you know, we send batteries also because, you know, a lot of their electronic devices have to have batteries. So we try to do that. And then, of course, we're just about done with our fundraisers for the year because it'll get too cold for us and too, you know, it's kind of hard to have a fundraiser in Oklahoma weather. You don't know if it's going to be cold or hot or raining or
Right.
what. But we try to slow down in, you know, November and December and take care of our troops and then we'll start over at usually about February or March.
Right.
And then we go hog wild and do all that we can. But I do know that we're planning or help plan the Veterans Day Parade.
Right.
We're helping with that, and it's the VVA that's helping with that. And we're having meetings and we're calling lots of people and visiting lots of people and trying to find out if they would get involved, if they would like to have a float. And our turnout seems to be doing pretty well. What do you think?
Well, it seems like some people are, you know, most of them are saying okay, and some of them says, well, we'll think about it. And if there's any veterans out there that would like to ride on our float, we would love to have them.
Exactly.
I have talked to a couple, you know, in the stores and stuff, and they say, well, they can't walk. Well, they don't have to walk. We'll put them on our float,
That's right.
and, you know, they just can ride and enjoy the crowd.
And I visited with Lindy Baker this morning, and he's in charge of the Corvette Club. So he's going to try to get a few cars out there, and he said that they would welcome any veteran to ride in the car.
That's awesome.
I mentioned our Gold Star families, so we'll try to have vehicles for them. And if you don't know what a Gold Star family is, that's the families that have their sons or daughters has paid the ultimate sacrifice. So their Blue Star has turned to gold, and we want to remember their veterans as well as our veterans. They gave all, and we want to share the pride in knowing that they served their country as well. So I will be inviting the Gold Star families. And, you know, this is the first year that we've had the Veterans Day Parade in quite some time. So I can't tell you the exact year. I think it's 3 or 4 years.
I'm not sure.
But please come out and join us. We work very hard to get the floats, to get the people to attend in the parades. And you know, how better can you say thank you than to say, you know, they're marching or they're riding in a car, and you can say thank you for serving your country, and thank you because I'm here to let you know that I do care about you.
And
So
that's the 12th.
the 12th,
Saturday.
Saturday the 12th. It's Veterans Day is Friday, November the 11th, but it's kind of hard to shut down the streets when you've got your businesses downtown and all
Right.
that. So we will do the parade route as they do in most of the other parades. I think it's exactly as the Cherokee Strip parade was. So come out and join us and help us to say thanks and to see how silly we might look in whatever we decide to dress up that day.
You never know.
You never know with our Blue Star mothers, and we have so much fun doing that. So, is there anything you'd like to share?
Well, I would like to say that we've kind of, like you said, we're winding up our year. And last Saturday night, we had the VBA guys there and all the Blue Star mothers at my house. And we had hamburgers and hot dogs. We had a fire going. We all sat out around the fire. And it was just enjoyable because it wasn't talking about anything we had to do or was going to do. You know, we just talked about a little bit of everything and just enjoyed ourselves.
Exactly, and it was fun. It was kind of a thank you to each other for all that we do, and we invited the VVA group to be with us for that too, because you know a lot of our veteran groups, we all work together, so we try to let each other know what's going on, and if we're trying to build up something, we try to let people know. So that's a whole part of it. And when you get together and get to talk and share things and just enjoy each other's company, it's very nice.
And it's a nice way to round the year off, you know.
That is, it is. And speaking of Veterans Day, I forget, I think is it the DAV? It's Mac McCauley, and he is over the flags, the crocheted blanket flags that is made from Helena, from the prisoners who are veterans that's incarcerated. And they make gold star flags, and they make blue star, or just white stars, you know, 50 state stars. And we have one in our room in the mall, and we're selling chances for that, as is probably several other. I know my Mike McCulley is, and I don't know who all is, but that will be given away Veterans Day. So the tickets are $5 a piece. It's a huge Afghan.
It would probably cover the top of a double bed.
Yeah, it's very, very nice. So if you'd like a chance to win one of those, stop in the store. Jolene and I, one of us will be there Thursday and Friday. We'll be gone Thursday for a couple hours while we have the parade meeting. But we would like to invite you to stop by, say hi, take a chance on the Afghan. But we don't have much time left, but I would like to give a moment to say thank you. Thank you for each and every one who gives us $1, who gives us $500. It doesn't matter. We're just as appreciative of the little donations and the medium donations. It doesn't matter. We're all in it to take care of our troops. And we have a lot that's deploying. We have several that's leaving shortly. We know that they're in training right now, and they'll be on the ground in December. So at this time, I would like to thank Northwest Oklahoma and everything that they have done for us. If it wasn't for you and the public, we would not be able to do what we do. And I would like to thank Enid Television for allowing us to be on here. And I would ask you to please pray for our country, pray for our troops, pray for the families. And I can't tell you the name, but I do know that we lost a soldier, 21 years old, I believe he's in the Army. It could be Army National Guard. I do not have all the information at this time. But I know it breaks my heart that he's 21 years old and this family has to face this. And he is from Oklahoma, and he is from this area. Not Enid, but I can tell you that he is from the surrounding area. So remember this family in your thoughts and prayers, as with the rest of our country and the rest of our soldiers. And we just want them to all know that we're so thankful for what they do for us. And, you know, I just can't thank a military person enough. Do you have anything you'd like to say? Sorry. Well,
And just, keep all the military families and the soldiers in your prayers.
yeah. Well, thanks again for everything that y'all do. Thanks for the veterans. Thank you for all of them that help us to keep doing what we do. So y'all have a wonderful day and enjoy your family. Thank you so much from the Blue Star Mothers.
Hello, I'm Stacy Leeton, a board member with the Enid SPCA. And for those of you that are not familiar with our organization, stands for the Society for the Prevention of Cruelty to Animals. And I have here with me today Kayla Waldrop. She is the Marketing and Customer Service Representative at the Enid SPCA. And we are here to talk about our major fundraiser that's coming up. It's our 17th annual Wine and Food Festival. And also just tell you a little bit more about our organization. And so, Kayla, let's just first start off with what is the date, time, and location of this year's event?
Great. So this year's event, we're excited to be having it again at the Enid Expo Center, north of town. It is going to be November 5th. Starting at 7 o'clock. So you can come taste wine 7 to 9 o'clock, and you can come and enjoy lots of great gourmet food, lots of wine tasting, and it's going to be a really great time.
Wonderful. And what else can one expect when they're attending the event?
We have on slate for this year to be the largest wine and food festival that we've had so far. We have lots of great gourmet wine and food vendors this year. We have Northcutt Chevrolet has sponsored our chocolate fountain, so we have a chocolate fountain this year,
Yummy.
which is new to us. We have a photo booth. You can come take portraits. We want you to dress up, come out, have a good time. We have about 40 different vendors from all over Oklahoma coming,
Great.
so all kinds of great fun things.
And we have music.
Live music, yes.
Wonderful.
Live music. The bill collectors from right here in Enid, they're going to be there playing for the venue as well.
Great. Exciting.
Yes.
Now, if somebody is interested in attending the event, where does one obtain their special invitations?
Sure. So you do have to get your invitations beforehand. Invitations are not available at the door, but you can get your invitations at Visit Enid. You can also get them at the Cat Clinic here in Enid, the Enid SPCA, or online at enidspca.org.
All right. Wonderful. And the cost is
It's $35 for the invitation.
Right.
Yes, we
Great.
suggest at least a $35 donation. And this year we're doing something a little different where if you would like to get a commemorative wine glass for the event, you can do a $50 donation and you get to take your wine glass home with you.
Oh, exciting. Great. Now, tell us a little bit about the SPCA and the organization and how it helps the community.
Sure. So the Enid SPCA is a nonprofit from right here in Enid. One of the things a lot of people don't really realize is we are not associated with any other larger entity. We are not a part of the ASPCA, which are sometimes those commercials you see on TV where the sad pets. We are not associated with them. So we are a nonprofit from right here in Enid. All of our funding and support comes from right here in Enid. And one of the main things that we do and our mission at the SPCA is to end adoptable pet euthanasia here in Enid. So we have several different ways we do that. We have adoption events. We adopt out pets at the SPCA every day. We also do a low-cost spay and neuter program, and we're getting into the education side of educating the public about the importance of spay and neuter and responsible pet ownership.
Wonderful. And speaking of spay and neutering, I know that they do have a program there called SNP. Can you tell us a little bit about SNP?
Sure. The SNP program is designed for households that make less than $40,000 a year. They can get assistance spaying and neutering a pet, spay or neutering a pet for $40. A dog can be spayed or neutered for $40. A cat could be spayed or neutered for $30. If anybody is interested in taking advantage of that program, just stop by the SPCA, bring proof of income, and we can get you started. The way that program works is we raise donations to help pay for about half of the cost of the spay and neuter, and so we kind of split the cost with the pet owner to make it a little more easy on them. So if you're interested in donating to the SNP program, you can also do that on our website or at the Enid SPCA.
Great. Now, and I do know that they also have or have had a second program, a spay-neuter program, which was a grant from the ASPCA. I believe we've just completed our third grant, and we're in the process of applying for the fourth grant. So we'll keep our fingers crossed that that is renewed. I think for our fourth grant, we are asking for funds to spay and neuter 600 cats and 400 dogs in the 73701 zip code. And so, you know, keep your eyes and ears open for the information on that once we've been alerted to whether or not we've received funding for the fourth grant.
That will be our impact grant, and we hope to know very soon if that funding comes through. And hopefully that will make a much larger impact. This year, our grant was supposed to last a full 12 months, and we were able to finish spaying and neutering 1,000 pets in about 6 months. So we're hoping that the funding will come through from PetSmart Charities, and we will be able to offer that to the 73701 residents.
Great, wonderful. Now, where is the SPCA located, and what are the operating hours?
Great, so we are located at 1116 Overland Trail. We are just south of Skate Town. A lot of people know where the skating rink is here in town. And we are open Tuesday through Friday, 11 to 5, and Saturdays, 11 to 3.
Great. And now if somebody is interested in purchasing some items for their furry friends, do you sell things at the SPCA that someone can come and purchase?
We have Angie's Pet Plaza there in the lobby of the SPCA, where we have pet items, we have toys, we have high quality dog food, high quality treats, and all of that funding that we get from the items that we sell goes right back into supporting the SPCA and helping more pets.
Great. And I also believe that there is grooming service available to the public at the SPCA.
Yes, that is right. We have a really great groomer. Her name is Susan. She does have a groom shop there at the Enid SPCA, and she grooms pets for not just our pets here at the shelter, but she grooms pets for the public as well. She does a really great job. If you need to get a hold of Susan, her phone number is 402-7777. You can also stop by the SPCA and visit with her.
Great. Now, we got to talk about the most important aspect of the Enid SPCA, and that's the pet adoption. How much does it cost to adopt a pet at the SPCA?
Sure. So that's one of the biggest things right now that we do at the SPCA is having pet adoption. So one of the things we take pride in with our pet adoptions is every pet is spayed and neutered. Every pet is up to date on its vaccinations. Every pet is microchipped. And if there are any known health issues, we are sure to take care of those before that pet goes home. And all of that, it's an $85 adoption fee. And so it's really affordable to be able to have a pet completely ready to go out the door for $85. The $85 doesn't necessarily cover our cost for adopting, but it's help keep that cost low. We think it's important to be able to adopt more pets.
To kind of offset things.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, if somebody is interested in getting involved with the SPCA, how would you go about doing that?
Sure. We are always needing volunteers. We're always needing help with offsite events. Every other Saturday, we are at PetSmart doing adoption events. We always need help with that. We always have different type of events here in the community that we try to go to. If someone is interested in coming to volunteer, you can get information on our website at enidspca.org/volunteer, or give us a call there at the SPCA. Our number is 580-233 888-888-1325. We'll be happy to get you set
Right.
up.
Now, there are people out there that perhaps for whatever reason, don't have the time that they could put into coming out and volunteering, but they still want to get involved and help in some way. And so maybe they just want to do donations. How does one go about doing a donation?
Sure. Donations are so important to what we do. We couldn't do what we do without donations. And we will continue doing the work we do only with the help of our community donating. If anybody is interested in donating, please feel free to come out to the Enid SPCA. Give me a call or just stop by. I'll be happy to show you around the shelter, happy to show you how your donation will make a difference. You can also go to our website, enidspca.org. We've tried to make it easy on our website to donate as well. And we've also made it on our website, we've set it up so that you can give monthly without having to remember to actually give that gift. So that's another easy way to just kind of automatically donate a little bit every month and help us out.
Yeah. That way you're not really thinking about it. You just got it set up and it's going for...
And of course the Wine Festival. The Wine Festival is another great way to donate. A $35 donation for your invite goes to a really great cause.
Wonderful. And coming back to the Wine and Food Festival, again, remind us what the day and the time and the location of this year's event.
Sure. November 5th at the Enid Expo Center. 7:30, excuse me, I think I said that right, 7:30. Show up. You have to get your invitations beforehand, so be sure to get that done at Visit Enid, the Cat Clinic, Enid SPCA, or enidspca.org. It's going to be a lot of fun.
And actually, I think it's 7 to 9:30.
7 to 9:30.
And the pouring is from 7 to 9.
That's right. So the wine tasting is from 7 o'clock to 9. You're right.
Exactly. Great. And again, you can't get a special invitation at the door, right?
That's right. You have to get it beforehand. So be sure and visit one of those. Visit Enid, the Cat Clinic, Enid SPCA, or enidspca.org to get your invite.
Great. Well, we just want to thank everybody that tuned in today to learn about the Enid SPCA and what a great organization it is for the Enid community. We also want to thank the Enid Television Network for allowing us to come on and give you all the great information about our organization. And we hope to see everyone come out to this year's 17th Annual Wine and Food Festival. It's going to be a lot of fun. Thank you.